Hi YouTube and welcome back to my Let's Play The Sims 3. This will be my 9th episode of the series. And where we left Felicia last time, she had dumped Simon and was maybe interested in a guy named Chad Luck. And where we're starting off with this episode, she has gotten promotions and now needs to work on some of her skills for her career. The main one is right now is charisma. So she needs like 6 charisma points. So I had her sitting there chatting to herself in the mirror for like 3 bars, and I went ahead and skipped through a lot of that, and now she's going to go ahead and call Chad and see if he wants to go out on a date. They seemed to hit it off pretty well in the last episode, and I thought, well, you know, why not? Let's see if he is interested enough to go and hang out with Felicia. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and give him a call. And no, apparently he is not interested in going out. So, she is just not having any luck with men. Probably because she's a little bit of an arrogant princess, but who knows? You know, right now her desire is to go hot tubbing. So you know what? What's a better way to try and forget about a guy than to go and have a nice soak in your hot tub? Oh yeah, and if you notice, there's a chick hanging out on her porch, and that's because she's a celebrity now, and the lady there was a paparazzi, so you know, can't keep them out. I might need to do some redesigning of the house to keep the paparazzi from being able to get that close to the front door. I'm thinking of putting in a gate or something, but I haven't quite decided exactly how I want to set that up yet, so we'll see. In the meantime, just kind of enjoying the hot tub. And now her next desire that she kind of came up with was, oh yeah, I would like to be a partner in several businesses. So I went ahead and put her as a partner at the sports stadium. I think I was looking around, I couldn't quite figure out which ones were partnerships and which ones weren't, and I figured out finally it was the ones with the red colored icons. So there, the movie theater she's a partner in, which kind of makes sense for her. And then ultimately I think she also does partners in the spa bookstore. There we go. So she went ahead and she had to go through all those different places and to get the partnerships. And since she's now a partner at the bookstore, I figured she should go buy some books. Not really her style necessarily to read books, but she needs to really increase her charisma. And just talking to the mirror might not be good enough. So I figured, you know, get the available charisma books as well, and let her train up by reading those. So we're going to go ahead, and I think she's now just going to go home and read the first of the charisma books, just to kind of keep working on that. Right now she's in the middle of a weekend, so she has no work, and she has plenty of time to do things like shopping for books, reading books, talking to herself in mirrors, etc. Oh yeah, where she's walking through right now, somewhere around there is where I was thinking of putting like a big celebrity gate thing where you have to kind of ring the bell outside the gate in order to get access to the property. So in one of the future episodes you may see a change in that. I may not record all of my remodeling work that I do. Anyway, so you can see here she's reading, and her puppy Chase, not Chase, Cash was was tearing up the carpet. So here she's admonishing him for his destructive behavior, but then praising him for his good behavior. I think he's a neat puppy and he pees outside all the time, so he's being very good about that. So and just kind of building the relationship here with little Cash while he's still a puppy. I think he's going to be having a birthday in a few days from this scene here. It's not going to be in this episode, but it may be in a future episode. We'll have a little puppy birthday, and we'll see. I have no idea how big of a dog he'll be when he grows up. I mean, right now he's a tiny little thing, but he's a puppy, so It'll be interesting to see if he ends up staying as a cute little dog or if he'll end up being a big dog. Because since he was adopted from the shelter and we don't know what his breed is, I have no idea how big he's going to get. So it'll be interesting to see. Well, he's a cute little thing. So there we go, little puppy love. And now she's going to go ahead and she's going to go out on the town. I do now have seasons installed, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, we've got the little seasons icon next to her head, and you've got the summer icon right now, the sun next to her head down near the toolbar there. Anyway, so right now we're in the middle of the summer festival, so she decided to go check out the summer festival while she's here, and she's trying roller skating. It looked like a fun activity to play with her, so I went and did that, and lo and behold, her roller skates just happened to match perfectly with her outfit, so I thought that was kind of cool. I did not choose the way her roller skates look. You can see that the girl skating next to her also has white with pink. I think it's just like by default girls have white with pink rolled wheels on them, and the guys have black with red wheels on them. And here this guy just kind of offers to help her out a little bit, since she was clearly struggling with the roller skating, which was kind of nice of him. Oopsie. And boom. The few times I've tried roller skating, that happened to me an awful lot, and I kind of gave up after a while. But here she got kind of good, so I kept her going for several hours to get her better. But then there was a bunch of people in the park, and I thought, you know what, maybe she should go hang out and talk to some people. And the one guy that I'm going to have her talk to after she plays with this kitten over here, his name is Isaac Luck. So I'm thinking maybe he's related to Chad Luck, but she had no luck with Chad, so let's see if she has any luck with Isaac. I'm continuing the quest to find her a boyfriend / maybe future husband eventually. I'd like this series to continue, maybe have children, maybe have, multi-generational. We'll see how long I continue playing this, but right now I'm going to continue it for a while. Anyway, so here we go. I see little pink hearts, so that's a good sign. They seem to like each other. And I think one of the first things I do is ask him, "Are you single?" Because the last thing I want her to do is be a homewrecker. So obviously that's usually the one thing I'm gonna do, because I don't like playing the homewrecker in this game. Some people I know do because it's a naughty thing or whatever, but it's not my style. So anyway, so he's single. That's a good thing. So we're going to go ahead and try and talk to him, get to know him a little bit better, see if he responds positively, and maybe over time, things can progress. At least one can hope. So far, the last two haven't been very successful, so let's hope Isaac's maybe a bit more up her alley. At least he's, I think, really cute, so... Definitely cuter than Simon was. I didn't realize until an episode or two in, when I got a really good close-up view of him, I'm like, oh, he's actually not that good looking. But I kept pursuing it until he became a coward. And then I was like, okay, that's enough of you, dude. So we've got some good interactions here. She found out that they are compatible signs. That's a good thing. That was something she was looking for. And she found compatible sign compatibility with Chad as well, but he clearly isn't really very interested in her. So far, Isaac seems fairly well interested in her, so one can only hope that this will continue. And finally, this chicken who's been sitting here reading all this time is finally walking away. I tried, unfortunately, I made a mistake. I should have like found out his sign and asked about his career, before getting into the romance stuff, because I was building up the romance pretty well, and then all of a sudden, I changed it so that I asked about his career and his sign in the middle of everything. I asked about the sign ahead of time, but right now the romance is building up, and I'm about to ask about his career instead of building up the romance a bit further, and maybe, doing a kiss or something, and making him a romantic interest. So, oops. When I switched away from the romance actions and switched to a friendly action, see, here I go. I'm about to ask his career, and it kind of reset the romance options. So I was like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. But too late now. She does now find out that he is in a music career, so that's kind of cool. Finally, we have our potential rock star. He is a celebrity, and he's into music, so there's a very high probability that he's a rock star. I guess the other possibility is he could be, into classical music, and he could be on the orchestral track of things with music, but one hopes he's a rock star. And if he's not, if he joins the family eventually, or moves in or whatever, I may try and push him in that direction. Anyway, yeah, I was doing a lot of things to try and get them to get back into the romance stuff, but they started getting too tired, so I kind of started winding things down over here, and yep, here we go, saying goodnight. Because she's tired, and the last thing we need is for her to collapse and sleep at his feet. That would be embarrassing. So she's on her way home now. Thanks for joining me for this episode. I think this is pretty much where I'm ending it for this time around. So stay tuned and see what happens with her and Isaac going forward. Until next time, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.